You're thinking too hard. You can do this.
EarthSpark introduces this new generation of Transformers robots who are the first to be born on Earth. Before these roles, did you have a favorite Cybertronian or Transformer, or even an allegiance to Autobots or Decepticons?
For me, I'm gonna have to say Bumblebee, because he's just so cool. He's like, I'm gonna help out you guys. And I'm Team Autobot.
I'm very boring. I love the good guys. I've always had like an affinity for the Autobots. I really like the take of RC in Transformers Prime. I think she was a really cool central character. That aspect was really cool because it wasn't like about Bumblebee or really even Optimus Prime. Like really RC was like the main companion to the main character. And I like the smaller, speedier cars that are kind of like underdogs. You have to figure out how to like outsmart or outmatch or outfight a big Decepticon. And that's kind of also what I like about that.
I actually like the Decepticon Soundwave. I guess, I don't know, we're not supposed to like the bad guys, but I think the bad guys have a little bit more fun.
I've liked Bumblebee a lot. There's something very sweet and almost cuddly about Bumblebee. I'm very empathetic towards Bumblebee.
Does this mean Bumblebee is coming to live with us?
When I was growing up, the Autobots were good and the Decepticons were bad. I always loved the Autobots just because that's the way my child brain worked. But I've always been fond of Alita and RC, you know, just to see like the female Transformers represented. Like I've always loved that. I think that's super cool. I mean, it's hard not to love Alita, I'm just saying.
This leads me perfectly into what I feel like could be the most important question. If you could transform, what would you transform into?
I would transform into a drone, which transforms into a drone. I think flying around, zooming around in the sky, quietly having a really beautiful aerial view of the world, that sounds awesome.
Better for the environment.
Better for the environment, yeah. No emissions, yeah.
My answer to this is always a hoverboard. I think it's a very unique form of transformation. I don't even know if I've really seen it in the franchise. And I'm a big hoverboard fan. For some reason, I love the idea of having a hoverboard. I hope that we get a real one day.
I would say a fighter jet. Definitely say something that can fly, something that can fight, and something that's super stealthy.
I would convert into an El Camino because she could be a car, she could be a truck, but it's a party either way, and I would be an El Camino.
I'm gonna have to say a motorcycle that has like cup holders in it, so I can go like get Starbucks and boba and then like put it in the cup holders and then go home and drink it.
Amazing. Oh, I love prioritizing the boba as well. I relate. I'd be one of those three-wheeled cars, the old Reliant Regal super vans, because I feel like that's just me like, ugh. Can you think of an exciting first experience that you've had recently?
I started taking up pottery. Like I took my first pottery class just like a month ago on a pottery wheel. That's one of those things where it's like, you move too fast, you're gonna ruin everything, which was definitely an important lesson for me because I'm constantly in a rush. It took a while, but I loved it. It was very calming. I would highly recommend it.
I recently just went to New York for Comic-Con Transformers. I wanted to go to New York for a while because I've seen it on TV shows and it looks so cool and stuff. So when I got to New York, I was really excited.
A character I play got their first Funko Pop, and I think that's pretty cool.
I just did a film and I got to produce on it, which was really cool. So first time producing was really awesome, and doing, taking charge a little bit and like, talking with the director and really like having like visions like align and having my input in it as well really felt awesome and like very powerful. And I really liked that, being able to like speak up for myself and for the production. So it was really cool.
I've been to cons before, I've been to conventions before, I've been on panels before, but I got to go to New York Comic Con this last weekend. I got to be on 2 different panels and that was spectacular. It was just amazing. The Transformers panel was amazing, and then I was also on a panel for another show called The Owl House, and it was unreal. Everything was just lovely. I did go out on the floor a little bit just to see the cosplay. I also love Artist Alley and being able to walk around and see what incredible art people are coming up with. So yeah, it was really cool. It was really neat.
Hey K-Zoners, thanks for watching this video. If you want to check out more from the K-Zone team, remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. K-Zone you later!